Hey guys, and today I'll be doing a left turn pocket intersection build inside City Skylines. I'm going to first just draw my roads. So I'm going to go to my roads tab here and select 4-lane road with median. Just going to draw it like this. Just draw like a road like that. Then I'm going to find a crossroad, small road where we're going to have an intersection like this. So next I'm going to go to my roads tab, go to the medium roads tab here, and select one of the asymmetrical roads. I'm going to just have one turn pocket lane, so I'm going to use the 2+3 asymmetrical road. So I'm going to just demolish. Whoops, that works too, but since I'm doing this on both sides, I'm going to demolish the roads on each side and just reapply it like this. So next I want to make each side somewhat symmetrical, so I'm just going to take this a little bit farther out and bring this a little bit closer, move it. So next what I want to do is make an extra node point in between here and here by drawing a road like this, and then quickly deleting it again. So then now with move it, I have another node point right here. Then I want to move this node point really close to the other one, so I'm just going to move it like this. Move it pretty close. Oops, not that close. So I'm going to move it like that, and the same with the other one. You'll see why I made these node points later in the video. So next what I want to do is go to my search tab and search for a curb asset. So I'm going to just search for curb. I'm just going to switch between these two. So I'm going to select this one first. And I'm going to go to my prop line tool. I have to turn prop tree anarchy on by doing Shift P. Then going to this menu here, going to options, then turning on prop line tool anarchy. And it looks like it's spaced correctly, so I can just make a curb. And I'm doing this since we're going to put some planters in. I just want to have a consistent curb area, so I'm going to just start drawing. Turn on fence mode so it starts where my pointer is. So I'm going to try to align it to this siding here. Then draw a curb right up until the intersection, maybe, yeah. So I'm just going to try to make it aligned. I don't want to put it exactly after the road change. I want to still keep it in a straight alignment since we're going to cover it anyway later. So I'm going to go up to here. And then I'm going to change to the small curb one. Finish it off. So on the other side, I'm going to do something similar. So once I'm here, I just change to the 1x curb, and I'm going to extend out to where this crosswalk is. Going to make a sharp turn here with the curb props towards the median of the new section of road, and I'll continue placing them like this to the end here, and then I'm going to finish this off like this. gonna do this end part manually. Just make it more aligned. So next what I want to do is use these curb planter assets. I'm going to use this large asset right here to fill in this area. So I'm just going to start at the end here. And align it to the edge as best I can. Then once I do that, I just want to copy it like this. And then right when I get near the intersection, I'm going to just copy it up to a certain point. I'm just going to select the last two ones here. Copy it up to there. I'm going to start drawing where the left turn pocket starts. I'm going to just draw this section like that. So then once you make your template, you can just copy this up until the end of the curb. Then you just have to take care of this section where it starts going at an angle. So I'm just going to align this planter box. And this planter box near it. I'm gonna start filling it in like this. So once all that's aligned, next insert some trees in the median so that it looks a little bit better. So I'm going to search for this tree right here. I'm just going for more of a tropical theme, but you can also substitute this with like any tree you want. So I'm just going to use the prop line tool and set the spacing to any amount really. You can play with this. So I'm just gonna do this. Next, what I want to do is go to my search bar and search for bike metal. We want to draw some lines, so we're going to go to the spacing and just do like 0.9 and just gonna draw a line here. Like this. So once you have that, what you next want to do is go to your lane connector and traffic manager. And now we get to use these two nodes we made very close to each other. So first what I want to do is click on the first one and make it so the nodes just go from this to this, so it doesn't actually get to this lane. And then we go to the next one like this, and then we connect to the extra turn pocket lane like that. We're connecting it in this way to prevent the traffic from clipping into the planter boxes and making the turn lane look glitchy. So then we right click, then finally in the actual intersection we just connect with lane connector where we want the traffic to go. So I'm just going to do this. So pretty much like that. And pretty much we're done with this one side of the intersection, so pretty much have to do the same thing at the other side. If your ground is flat, you can just copy it like I am. But if your terrain isn't completely flat, then you have to do it again. Yeah, so then pretty much I'm just going to, since this line didn't, I'm just going to move this line a little bit. So now I'm just going to do the lane connector thing on the other side too. I'm going to go to lane connector, traffic manager, and do the same thing. And the main intersection I'm going to also assign. So now since I have this, what I next want to do is go to traffic manager again and do time traffic lights. I'm going to select this node here. I'm going to set up the time traffic light, and basically I'm going to add a step. And here I'm going to change the mode on both of these so it includes a left turn signal. And I'm just going to set this to 5 seconds, but you can change this to any value that matches the amount of traffic on your road. And in this step, I'm just going to have only the straight ahead traffic go. So I'm just going to do add here. Then the next step, I'm just going to only activate the left turns. In the next step here, I'm just going to disable all traffic on here and just let these two lights become green. So like that. I'm just going to start the traffic here. And I should be done. So all I have to do is just build some stuff around it. One more thing I forgot is to go to junction restrictions and disable pedestrian crossings right here. Do the same on the other side of the intersection as well. Next, I'm going to cover the crosswalks. So I'm going to go to search for asphalt. I'm going to get the sunken square, ploppable asphalt. Plop some asphalt squares like that, so the crosswalk's hidden. I'm gonna do the same on the other side and put some sunken squares down. I'm next gonna search for bike middle in the search box and restore some of the lines. like that. So we just restore the lines. And I'm just gonna wait a little bit for traffic to come in. One extra thing, if your traffic continues to clip the siding here, what you have to do is adjust the no point distance. So I find where my no points are, this one and this one, so I just move this a little bit to the side here. Like that. My traffic should stop clipping through the planter boxes, but the side effect here is I have to replant some of the trees since the street was realigned, so I can just search for a tree and replace them with the prop line tool. So now that I do that, it should be better now with the cars. That's pretty much it on how to add left turn pockets in Skylines. Thanks for watching.